Daryl, I almost got into an accident the other day, and it really got me thinking about getting a dash cam. If I hadn't been able to prove what happened, I could have been in a really bad spot. So, I think it's time we install one.
We just got this one in to evaluate. On paper, it checks all the boxes and it looks like it should be a pretty straightforward install. Let's open it up and see if it lives up to the hype.
Another install? Now I'm excited. I'll be right over.
Hey, welcome to Everyday Tacoma. Today we're going to do something a little bit different than we've ever done before. We have never reviewed a dash cam on Everyday Tacoma. Today's a first. And I got this one in the other day and I opened the box, but I haven't even taken it out of the box. This one comes from a company called Mangoal. And Mangoal got my attention because they fill a couple of things that they check a couple of boxes that I really think are important. Number one, I wanted an OEM type of look. I did not want cables hanging everywhere and power, having to buy separate power units and stuff like that, or power cables. I wanted something that was an OEM type application. And this fits it. The other thing that got my interest was they were telling me that they've got molds for 600 different vehicle-specific applications. Those vehicle-specific applications means there's a really good chance that you can find what you need for your Tacoma, but you can also find what you need for any other vehicle that you have. I think that's important. They've been doing dash cams for about 16 years now, and they've got some experience. Again, they're allowing me to be very objective, and they didn't say, hey, you got to say this and that or anything like that. I can say what I want about this product, and trust me, I will. It's like a lot of the other ones I do. And let's open the box and let's take a look at what goes into this. So let's get started. Okay, I got this box in a couple days ago, and all I did is slit the top of it, and I never took it out of the box. So let's get it out of the box. Nothing else in the box, so let's set that off to the side. This is it. This is a Mangoal dash cam. And here on the outside it says a 1BA. Fits the Toyota Tacoma and hybrids, which are Model Bs to them, okay? And on the back, they have a whole bunch of certifications that they're made to, and FCC statements and that, and some warnings. Ingestion hazard. I guess you're not supposed to swallow this thing, but this is a Mangoal. Let's get the plastic off of it. Okay, guys, there it is. So far, the boxing and all that stuff is acceptable to me. I would not expect anything different. Oh, it's a slide-out box. Let's open this up. Oh, it slides up. There we go, we got it open. Let's put that over there. And now I'm going to sit down and talk to you guys about this. Okay, the first thing I see is a sheet about the app. Okay, this works off of an app, and it's got some, I need to be connected to Wi-Fi to do this. I may try doing it on my, with my phone the way it is, but it tells you how to do it. It's also got stuff about the dual camera version. You can buy it with either just a forward facing camera, or you can get a rear facing camera also. And another thing that you can get with it is the power cable that allows you to run this thing when you're parked. Okay, if you turn it off, you're not going to run anything when it's parked. So you need to be drawing power off the battery. So we got that, and then we also got a manual and a couple of tie wraps. Okay, it says please read on it. Okay, so we'll get into that later. Then here's some stuff that goes to this is the jumper that goes inside the mirror housing, and here's a tool for poking your cable into the in behind the different trim pieces. And this here is it looks like a GPS reader, so it's got GPS on it too. Okay, yeah, it's a GPS tracker. Okay, so that's what that is. Then I dig into here a little bit deeper. Let's pull it out. Okay, there's some different cables in here. There's the unit itself. It's got a cap over it. There's a couple of buttons on the bottom of it. We'll figure out what those are later. But that's what takes the place of the housing around your mirror. Okay, and some of that probably plugs into this, I would imagine. Yeah, that looks like that plugs into that. So and then here's a cable for the rear camera, and here's one for the GPS. So this is all pretty well labeled. I'm actually looking forward to this. Then here's the rear camera, okay? And the rear camera, it is an adhesive mount, and it would mount on, in our case, the rear window, okay? So that is the basic unboxing. There's nothing else in here, okay? Let's go take a look at what this kind of looks like inside the cab, so we have a rough idea. So here we are inside the cab of the truck, and that's the original housing that we're going to replace. And this is the Mangoal one that we're going to put up in here in its place. Hope you can see that pretty well. Yeah, you can. But let me get the housing off, and we'll start plugging in a couple of things and see how all that goes in behind, how that goes together. Okay. One thing I want to show you guys is here's the inside of the Mangoal. This part here has two tabs on it, one on each side. You press in on those, and it falls down, and then you can pull it out. So that's how you get that apart. I was able to reach in there and push in on those two tabs that I mentioned a while ago, and this front part slid down and it comes out. So now I've got the Toyota housing off. So let's look up in here at this thing for right now and see where everything plugs in. So here we are. This is the connector that's going to come out, and we're going to put that splice piece in here. Okay, actually that's backwards, but we'll put this piece in there. Okay, and then this part here goes off and plugs into the Mangoal Dash Cam. So here we are with that splice in place. It connected into here, and then it also connected up here. Pretty easy peasy, okay? And this is the part that's going to go out to the dash cam itself. I'm going to plug those wires in, and I'm going to run the GPS out and the rear camera. I don't want to say out, but I want to get them into position where we can put this together pretty easily. So here we are, guys. I've actually put a tie wrap around here, and there's a cable that comes out here. So here's what it looks like once I put this in there. With that cable up and out of the way, this pushes up flush against there, and you just push it back and it snaps into those two retaining tabs. Not that hard. It took a little bit of finagling to make sure I was lined up, but it wasn't too hard to do. And then these two come out back here in this exit. I'm going to put the cover plate back on here in a second, and let's see what we got as far as the GPS and the rear camera go. So there's what it looks like with everything back in place here. And over here, I ran the cables over here, and I partially tucked them under the headliner here. So here's the two cables right now. They're going to go underneath the headliner all the way over to here. And then GPS is going to land somewhere in here. Okay, I've already got that kind of tucked in for the GPS so far. There's a bunch of wire there, but it'll go under there, and this is going to go right here when I get finished, and I'm going to orientate it like that so that the wire hides even better. So let me get that done. Okay, there's the GPS mounted and in place. We're going to do the install of the app. It's actually pretty easy. I've installed it once, but I just deleted it so I could show you guys how I put it in all over again. And again, it's not hard, and all the instructions are right here in this manual that you get. So if you go to, and I think it's page 15. Yeah, here's page 15. Here's how to install it. So I'm going to go to the App Store. Okay, and it's called, let's go over here, SkyCamm with 2 M's. It's doing a search for SkyCamm now. And there's SkyCamm. You can tell I've already downloaded it once, but I'm going to download it again. I'm going to open it. Okay, I'm going to agree to this. I'm going to go back to my Wi-Fi. Okay, and I'm going to select the Wi-Fi for the camera. Okay, go back to the app. I'm going to add a camera, only while using app. That's what I usually do. Sure, find it. Install the camera. It's all installed. It's all powered on. Next, connect Wi-Fi. There we go. Connection successful, and we're recording. And just for grins, there's a microphone here. There's a switch here, a switch here where you can go from front to rear. There we go. That's the front of my ugly looking house right now. I gotta clean this up. Okay, and that's the 3 things that are on there. You can also it also looks at your speed off of GPS.
and your altitude and your total altitude, which is 4.6 feet off the ground, which sounds about right. And then over here, here's your SD card. There's your okay, it just paused the recording. Okay, and now recording, it's now recording again. Right here I can take a still shot, and over here it goes into over here in the camera settings. Let's go back into the camera settings. It's got sound recording, speaker volume, image resolution, video resolution. The image that you see in the preview on the phone is not the same resolution as what comes off the card. The card's actually much better. Your loop record options, it's set at 1 minute right now. Timestamp, speed unit is miles per hour. WDR is a video processing thing. Collision sensing, it came as off. I switched it to high. Parking monitor, collision detect, off or on. Okay. And then parking monitor duration. So you could set it for 12 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours. In fact, yeah, 12, 24, 48. And then the Wi-Fi password. To get into it, the initial time, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's from the factory. And it keeps trying to go back on me. Sorry, guys. I don't have no control over that. Firmware, format. It says I have 56.8 gig left. It came with a 128 gig SD card, and then of course there's a factory reset. Pretty straightforward for most of us. Okay. Installation was pretty easy. I'm happy with what I've seen so far, and stay tuned for the next one, because I'm going to go over how the app works, how to use it in day-to-day life, and this was so far an enjoyable experience. So my hat's off to Mangoal for making something that's easy to install.
Daryl, that was a lot easier than I expected. Thanks for letting me help. I feel a whole lot better knowing we've got a dash cam now. But what about the rear camera?
You bet. Today we installed the front camera and connected the app and made sure everything was working before we finished.
If you enjoyed hanging out with us and riding shotgun in the taco truck, go ahead and smash that like button and share this video with your friends, or even your own everyday Tacoma guy or girl. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, because one day Daryl and I might actually start selling tacos out of the back of this thing. Thanks for spending part of your day with us. We really do love this community. Love you guys. Until next time, this is Cody.